On our Woodjock special of Country Fastball, we're joined by the left-hander for the San Francisco Giants, Barry Zito. And Barry, I have a pretty good idea of the whole background for you and music, but give our fans a thumbnail sketch of how music is really a big part of your life, and really, if you think about it, maybe a bigger part of your life than the sports have been.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of is. You know, I was raised in a musical background, and it's just something where when your mother and your father and your sisters and everyone's involved in it, it's your lifeblood, you know? So somehow I ended up being an athlete in that family, but music really is probably my biggest influence and my biggest passion.
It's one thing for somebody to pick up a guitar, or maybe they took piano lessons when they were in grade school kind of thing. It's sort of a different thing for you. I mean, it's something I'd say you take it seriously, but it's not like something that you take too seriously. Is that fair to say?
Yeah, no, I mean, I definitely try to have fun with it, but I have a high standard when I'm up on stage, man. I want to deliver a product. I don't want to be an athlete that plays music and get away with all the screw-ups that, you know, you can get away with being that. So, you know, and on drums, you know, it's just not, it's something that I take very seriously. I've only been playing, you know, about a year, but it's, you know, it's uncomfortable right now up there.
Yeah, that was a new one for me. I saw your rehearsal a couple days before the event happened, and you pulled it off with quite an aplomb when you had the event the couple days afterwards, but you pulled it off. I mean, you're getting more comfortable with it now.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I missed like one fill on the first song, and then I screwed up on the backbeat on this other one. But you know, 4 songs, it could have been a lot worse. So it's just getting out there, you know. And when you push yourself out of your comfort zone, you get stronger in whatever you do. So.
All right, Barry, pick the artist that we're going to hear from on Country Fastball right now.
I'm going to have to go a little George Strait.
George Strait it is, on demand from Barry Zito on Country Fastball. Back on Country Fastball, our Woodjock special of the program, joined once again by Barry Zito. And we talked about your background in music earlier. You also have a background in the event cause that was partially benefited by the event, Strikeouts for Troops. This is something that you had going on since your Oakland A's days. Tell our audience a little bit about why that was something that was important to you. Yeah,
I mean, about 5 years ago we started it, my family and I, and we just wanted to get the military and baseball basically have a marriage there, and they're 2 major institutions in this country, and it's something that we both, you know, we feel is really strong. And Aubrey Huff, ladies and gentlemen. Aubrey, you want to say hi to the camera? No, you just stand there. Aubrey's a rock star.
Yes.
Anyways, yeah, it's institutions in this country are basically, you know, military and baseball. It's so important to have baseball back in the military, and it's not even pro-war, anti-war. It's just helping these guys that are going out there. And you know, they came out tonight, the Marines, and they're so happy to just, you know, be a part of this whole thing. And you know, it's just about appreciating this volunteer work that they're doing, and they're risking their lives for this stuff.
It's amazing too when you think of like getting a chance to talk to these guys, and to a man that are really blown away by your efforts and everything that you put into it. And it's not just time. You could scratch out a check and make things happen if you really wanted to, but you're really putting some effort into it, you're putting some time into it, you're putting some work into it. They appreciate that, and I get the sense you know that they appreciate that.
Yeah, they definitely do. It's so easy from our end, you know, to bring these guys out to the ball field, hang with them for 15-20 minutes, you know. And you know, on their end, I think it's just inspiring to know that there are people that care, and like I said, baseball is one thing that will always go on, you know, regardless of war and all these things. People will come out to the ball field and they'll get away from everything, and you know, so that's what we've kind of presented for them.
All right, you get to pick another artist coming up here.
All right, beautiful. I'm gonna have to go with little Billy Currington.
Billy Currington it is. Thanks, Barry.
All right, thanks, Rob.
Billy Currington on Country Fastball.